Hey everybody, it's Friday night. I figured I'd pop on here and see if anybody's around. I have about 30 minutes, so what I'm going to do is answer questions for anybody who's around for 30 minutes. What you want to do is just pop your question in the chat box right there, and I will answer your questions as they come in. You can ask me anything about the world, ask me about yourself, spirituality, anything you want to ask me, go ahead and put it in the chat box right there. I have about 30 minutes between appointments, and I figured I'd spend a time with you. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that like button to let YouTube know that you like my live streams, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell because I'm the best psychic on YouTube. So if you're there, make sure you ask me a question about anything you'd like. I'm going to get my tarot cards out and feel to see what's going on in the world tonight. It feels a little anxious right now, honestly. Like, oh, look at my hair. It looks a little anxious, feels anxious to me out in the world. I mean, vibes from what's going on in the world, and something's up. Something is very up, and it's unexpected because usually I've been saying for weeks it's been feeling a little calmer than normal, and tonight does not feel that way. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to put the cards down. It's definitely coming. Hate to say this. It's definitely coming from the States. My rule of not getting into politics, I'm not going to talk about that, but I will talk about what I'm feeling and see what we have there. Let's see. What is going on tonight that feels so anxious? Clarity of mind. Oh, yeah, I think a lot of the world has lost faith in what is going on in the world. Yeah, and joyous, happy family time. I think my family is waiting for me, but I have one more appointment, so then I'm going to do the appointment and then go talk to my family. But since I have time, I figured I'd talk to you guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and pop them in the chat box, and I will go ahead and answer them. Time and energy rewarded. All right. Let's see. I have another question coming in on this side. Let me see if I can answer that one. It's asking me, when do you see me getting a job? Okay, so can you send me your birth date, please? And I will give you, this is not coming through YouTube, this is coming through somewhere else. They're giving me their birth date, and their question is when they're going to get a job. If you're new, go ahead and ask me any question you want in the chat box, and I will go ahead and answer that for you. And if you'd like to know a little bit more about your life path, I'm about to ask this lady over here about your life path, just put in your date of birth, and I'll be able to dig in a little bit more deeper about what's going on with you on your path and where you should be. All right, date of birth is 8/14. Okay, so 9, 13, 3. Okay, you're 7. 7 life path, and you are 4 attitude number. So what that means is when you're a 7 life path, you're on your spiritual path, but you very much are a lot logical. And 7s are conflicting themselves. So 7s generally have a very spiritual, grounded base to them, but they also have a need to have logic and understand where things come from. And when I say she's a 4 attitude, that means she's approaching her life path as a number 4. Number 4s are truth seekers. Number 4s, that attitude number is where she is just shaking out all kinds of truth, and because generally they are very good. They're like human lie detectors. So your job, I'm feeling, oh, that card just jumped out of my hand. Let's put that down. Your job is coming. You're in, were you in healthcare? Were you in healthcare? Okay, no, I'm not saying like a doctor or a nurse. I'm like, you were in healthcare, like you were in a place of health, but your job got eliminated, correct? Okay. So I see. All right, so let me go with, all right. If you're over here on YouTube and you're looking to ask me a question, go ahead and ask me a question in the chat. I also have another platform open on the side here, Patreon, that I can look at my members and they can ask me questions too. Okay. So the cards right now are saying that you need to make yourself a priority. that you make a powerful first impression, which is good. So if you are looking for a job, I'm honestly feeling like the job is going to be coming in the fall, but you're working on something else right now. You're working on like an artistic project. Okay. So and I'm seeing a book. Are you working on a book? Okay, good. All right. Next card I just put down was a verge of a breakthrough. So if you've been struggling with that, it's going to be cleared up very shortly. And this explains to me why I was asking you if you were in healthcare, because I'm seeing a transition. I'm thinking you're going to be going into whatever the topic of the book is, because it's not fiction. It's something else. So what you want to be doing is focusing on whatever the topic is of the book and like soak yourself into that. Okay. Soak yourself into that. And it's not the book itself yet. The book will take off, but not yet. But whatever the topic is of this book, you need to really focus on. All right. The center about this question, the center answer is that you're not really, you have a lot of energy. You have a lot of energy, but you can't really get it out energy wise. And I mean, that's probably why you're blocked with this book. Okay. So what you need to do with this energy is find a way to, and what they're telling me is get it out through your body, get it out through jogging. I'm seeing jogging. You jog. Do more of that. I know staying in writing, I know, is a little bit time consuming, right? But yeah, you need to get out in the nature and you need to get your body moving, and that'll get this energy out and clear up your head. Okay. Make sure that you hit the like button if you are here and ask me any questions you have. Hey, Alaya, nice to see you. Go ahead and ask me any questions that you want to ask me. I will tap into my guides. I'll use the tarot cards. If you want to know about your life path, just go ahead and give me your birth date and I will tell you your life path, and then I'll relate it to whatever question that you're asking, okay? Was your question answered? Just go ahead and let me know if it's answered, okay? All right. Hey, Melinda. I like that, Talbert. And okay, whose energy am I feeling? Like I feel it's a friend or someone close, and it feels like, okay, you just got here, and I have to tell you, I don't know if you saw this, but in the beginning, I was like, I'm feeling very anxious. I'm feeling very anxious. Maybe I'm getting this from you, because usually, actually, in the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I've been feeling very flowy because I pick up energy from the universe and from the world, and I've been feeling very flowy, and tonight I'm very, very like nervous, so something's happening, and maybe it's because you were coming on here. Whose energy are you feeling? It feels like jealousy or something. All right. Well, jealousy can come across in, I mean, you can be interpreting this as jealousy, but it may just be anxiety from this person that you're picking up, because that would mean you're an empath. So you're picking that up. Has anybody told you that you have empathic or psychic skills before, Alaya? Because that would be the first step in answering this question. I do see a girl, but I don't see that she's meaning bad things to you. I'm just getting a lot of anxiety. So you do know you're empathic. Okay. I'm seeing like two schoolgirls, and unless you tell me you're in like junior high and high school, which I don't think you are, I'm seeing two schoolgirls in this kind of situation where, when we're, when we're kids and we don't really understand the function of how social situations in high school or junior high are supposed to work. Hey, dynamic DTP. So we don't understand how things are supposed to work in like high school. This is what I'm seeing, that this two girls situation where they want to be friends, but they're also having this competition maybe with each other. That like, does this sound any familiar to you? Like you have somebody that you feel like you're in competition with on a very low level. And the anxiety you're feeling is coming back from this person. I'm going to put these down one more time and see if you're new, just go ahead and hit the like button for this. I have about a half an hour between clients, so I figured I'd come on here and join you. So go ahead and hit the like button, and remember to subscribe to my channel. I'm live every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, Elia, let's get to your question here. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling energy of two girls, and if it's not you and somebody else, it's two. It's two towards you. That's what they're just clarifying with me. So it might be two towards you. Self-worth reflection. Okay, you're allowing your emotions to get the better of you. And that would make sense if you're empathic. What I'm saying to you is I don't think you may be the more in competition. It's like somebody is in competition with you. And you're just picking that up. Hey, Jumana. It's a younger girl. Like I do feel like it's like a younger girl. Or she just has a younger energy about her. Let's see. Your centered card is about allowing your emotions to get a hold of you. So what they're saying to me, my guides, are about this question. Go ahead, you can ask me, Elia, is that it doesn't matter what you're feeling right now because these are other people's feelings. So you're picking up on that. So what you need to do is put the white light around you and just ask your guides to keep everybody else's energy off of you, whether or not it is directed at you or not, because, you know, it's their feelings. We don't need to know their feelings, right? Unless they're going to come and talk to you. And I don't think they're very productive feelings. So, and I don't see you doing anything wrong in this situation. So I would just kind of protect yourself from it. And it might be coming, you might figure out, yeah, they're saying you might figure this out in another week or so, in the next week or so, that this will all come to light. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But what you're feeling is just definitely somebody coming to you energetically in a way that is not bad, but definitely not good. All right. Let's see. Anybody have questions? Let's go down here. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Tamara. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I have a half an hour between my client meetings, so I figured I would join you here this Friday night. If you're new here, I am Stacie from the Key to Soul Awakening. I am the best psychic on YouTube. Don't tell anybody. You can like my channel, like my live, and then subscribe to my channel. I'm live every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for at least an hour because a lot of people show up and ask me questions. All right. We're going to start at the top with Jumana, what's coming for me in love? Okay, I'm going to do a 3-card spread, and if anything shows up, I will let you know. All right. Okay, what it's saying is we got, there's an ending coming to something that you are desperately wanting to happen. I don't feel that this is a relationship you're having right now. I feel as if this is a relationship you want to have. And go ahead and validate anything I'm saying or tell me that, oh, you're welcome, Elia. If I come back to that, okay, I might circle back to that, okay? So let me know if anything I'm saying to you guys, validate it for me or tell me no, like I just need to know, because if I'm slightly off, I won't be seeing it the way it is. So that's how I kind of fine tune it. So what I'm seeing right now is you are not in this relationship, but it is a relationship you want to have. However, it is going to come to an end. I feel like whatever you're wanting is actually going to be going in a different direction, and it's not a direction that's good for you. So this is an ending that you want to end. Right. I see you being single, but you have your eye on somebody. And this is somebody you just need to just wash your hands of. After that, you need to plan before moving along with your, okay. They're saying that you're attracted to people that are not healthy for you, and you know that, but you don't really know how to break out of it. Tell me how right am I about that, because they're talking about planning, and what you need to plan is exactly what you want in a significant other. You want plan, but you don't want to plan so specifically that you're looking for only that type of person. Okay, only that type of person, because what the universe does is sends us people that we generally wouldn't look at, but they're everything that we want. So make sure that when you make your list or whatever you're doing in your head to make come up with this person that you would like to meet, don't make it too tight. Don't make it too like it's only this, because the universe will teach you that it can't only be this. It could be this too. All right. And that comes from the law of attraction, where the law of attraction does not bring us what we want. The law of attraction brings us what we are. So we need to love ourselves unconditionally and be the best person, best friend we have. And then the universe will bring us, somebody who will treat us the same way. So if we're treating ourselves bad and we're telling ourselves bad things, the universe is going to bring us people who do the same thing. Law of attraction does not fix things. Law of attraction only brings us what we are, what we're putting out. And that's a huge thing when we're looking for somebody to love us, right? We need to love us first. Let's see here. Next questions. How does Royston feel about me? Nicole, okay. Oh, Melinda, you added a question up atop. Okay, hold on. Angels. Maybe I don't understand that question, Melinda. Can you type your question again, Melinda? Okay, Nicole, how does Royston feel about me? I get he's very, very, I want to use the word popular, but he's very looked upon very kindly about he's got a lot of friends, a lot of people who look at him that are like, really want to be his friend. He's like that guy that everybody wants to be like, Right now I'm not getting anything. Right now I'm getting him just covered with a lot of other people, but not romantic relationships, just a lot of like people. Okay, let's see what the cards say. Oh, higher up. Okay, hold on. I can't go up any higher than that, sweetie. Because I have my question up there. I have my pinned here. I'll pin it and see if it comes up. Yeah, I don't have another question from you, Melinda. Just type it again, okay? All right, Nicole, let's go. That one just flew. I love when they fly out of my hands because I don't even have to do anything then. Okay. That's good. There's something about this where you've lost faith in this. I don't feel like it's a relationship yet, is it, Nicole? Is it? You've lost faith in this situation. All right, and the center is talking about using your logic and clarity of mind, which tells me that you already know the answer to this, but you're asking me to be sure. So, time, energy, refocus. There's something about this situation, Nicole, that you are not comfortable with, or you just want... there's something about it. That's what they're telling me. There's something about this you're not comfortable with. And this is what this is showing me. Like you're thinking he was looking elsewhere, correct? Just let me know if I'm on there, because I mean, I think he has positive feelings towards you. I don't think that he's looking necessarily to settle down or, long term, but I don't think he doesn't think negatively towards you. Yeah. Give me his, do you know his birth date? I'm getting very just like neutral feelings right now. And ordinarily when I try to figure out somebody's, it's either one or the other. And it's very neutral. It's very interesting to me. So if you have your birth date and his birth date, I'm going to help you out and figure out your life paths. All right. Alaya, what you want to do is just make sure that you use psychic self-defense a lot, especially since you're an empath, that you're going to soak in a lot, especially the way the energy in the world is right now, that we tend to soak in a lot more. 1997. Okay. Give me one second. So you would just want to ask the guides to like take everybody's energy off of you that's not yours and keep everything positive you, but have them take everything negative from you off too. You can do that too. And I imagine it like that Harry Potter veil of like, what's that called? The veil of um, invisibility. I imagine that going over me. So, and it protects me from everything. So you just make up your own little you can do it, walking through the grocery store, you can put that veil on anytime. But yes, you can do it during meditation. I do it several times a day just because of how things are and my skills. All right, so let me get your life paths right now real quick. 9, 19, 28. Okay, so he's a 7 and is a 9 path. Okay, and then you are 6. Five. Okay. All right. So your life path is a 5, Nicole. And a 5 is a person who is definitely looking to travel, to kind of shake things up. You don't like to stay in one place too long. And you have the attitude of a 6, which is very, very grounded. You love animals. You work very well with animals. Sometimes you like animals better than people, and I understand that. So with the energy of a 5, which I always envision of being very, very, it's not so chaotic, but it's like you're the most chaotic number of all of the life paths. You just like to keep moving. Whereas his number is a 7, and he is very deep. Whatever spiritually he is very deeply rooted in spiritual, but it's conflicted with his logic. It's conflicted for veterinarian. You'd be really good at that. So his logic is overruling everything right now. So if he's a flipped 7, which he is, hold on, he has a penchant to overthink things and become very stressed about things because he's not completely on his path right now. And if you are on your path, I mean, really, if you are on your path, this would be you. You're very fun. You're very excited to be around. You want to do this. 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 And he's not there because very, very, very overthinking like everything in his life, not just finance, everything. So that might be where the disjointment is happening right now for you. So I don't see it as being a bad relationship. I just don't think he's there right now. All right. Let's see here. Birthday. Okay, questions. Tamara, did you have a question for me? I'm pretty sure I saw one. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't yet, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit the bell. What's coming for you in love? Things feel slow, and many people telling me mixed things. I was even told pregnancy. I love when people tell you you're pregnant and like you don't need that's fun, right? Like you didn't ask, but they're telling you you're pregnant. Nice. Okay. Let me see what's telling you. Yeah, why would they tell you that? I don't understand. Okay, because you know why I laugh at that is because we all have choices, and you could take any single choice because we have free will. And what if you didn't take that choice to become pregnant? I mean, like that's why anything any psychic ever says isn't 100% because we only see what's in the probable future. We don't see what it's not 100% because we have free will. So like you can't say that. You can't say like, oh, this is actually going to happen. But okay. What's your birth date, Tamara? You want to know specifically about love because they're telling me you should be focusing on other things. Just double checking my math here and listening to them jabber at the same time. I talk to my guides. My guides, like I talk to them mentally, and just. I feel okay. So your life path is. If you've seen me on any of my lives on Instagram or here, but I love these people. I love you too, but you have a master number 11, which means that you have all of these ideas, and that's probably why they're like, she needs to, yeah, she needs to focus on other things right now. Okay. You have all of these ideas. You've always had ideas. You've always had ideas like coming out of your ears. Like, I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. You just never really had the way of like getting them done. True. Like you have all these desires and motivations to get things done, but you don't know how to do it. That's a master number 11. Not everybody who's a 2 is a master number 11, which makes you unique. So you're a 2. And what a 2 is I'd like to call them like the flower children of the world because all they want are harmony and balance. They want to get along with everybody. You have a feeling that yeah, especially you, they're saying that you feel like, what am I doing here? Like, I don't belong here. I don't fit in here. Like, what am I doing here? And that's 2 because you were born on this life path of a 2 into on planet Earth, which definitely is not harmonious and loving towards one another. So you're kind of like feeling like you don't fit in. So, and if everybody was like you, Tamara, if everybody was like you, everybody would get along. Everybody would like, it would just be so harmonious and lovely. But unfortunately, that's not our Earth existence. Is not everybody's a 2. So, okay, there's something going on with your karmic pattern, which I will ask you in one moment. But your karmic pattern is attracting partners that they're using the word unsavory, which is interesting, which means that like they're kind of like icky. You attract people that like you're like, okay, if I have to, but it has to do with your karmic pattern. And let me get to that. Do you fear of being? Do you fear? You fear like being the top of anything, which is like success. Like you don't want to be the best. Like you're okay with just being a little bit lower because nobody will look at you then. Am I right? Okay, let me look at your question. Okay, I'll get to your Melinda in 1 second. Okay. Yeah, that's your karmic pattern, Tamara. That's what's going on with your love life, is that you have this karma pattern that is projecting out in the world, and it has to do with vibration and the law of attraction. It's all kind of interwoven there. So you're putting out into the world through karma that you don't want to be the best, you don't want to be successful because something happened in your past lives that harmed you greatly, and you're trying to protect yourself from doing that. But in protecting yourself through this karma, you're also causing yourself more problems. And you're not attracting the partners that you could be attracting, which are like top level. I mean, you would be comfortable the rest of your life if you can let go of this karma. Totally seeing like business, it's not even businessman. It's like somewhere between like NBA and businessman. Like there's somewhere in there that's the kind of level of partner that you would be attracting if you can let go of this karma. So, okay, so what do you do to let go to karma is first you identify what it is. And I've helped you with that a little bit. You identify what it is. And then anytime you feel any kind of anxiety or negative emotion about being successful or about your love life, and you say, I see it, I see it, I feel it, I release it. And that's telling your guys, okay, I see that little chip of paint, and that's going to let go of me. But how karma works is it's like a coat of paint. I look at it as like a really ugly coat of paint around a house, and you're trying to scrape it off paint comes off and chips. So anytime you recognize anything in your life that is showing you anxiety or fear of success, or if you're attracting the wrong kind of guy, what you want to do is you want to say, I see it, I feel it, I release it. And you will end up saying that like a million times in order, because it takes a while. But once you do it, your pattern will be gone and your life is going to change. And this is actually what I do. I put my link at the top. This is what I do. I help people clear their karma and help them get back on their life path. So if you're interested in having a session with me, just go to the link at the top and I can dig into this more for you. Okay. All right. Let me get to Melinda. Yeah, let's go to, you're not sure if you should focus on mediumship, angel Reiki, or even trance. Okay. Okay. My kids laugh at me all the time. Like, you use paper? Yeah, I'm old. I use paper. Okay, so your life path is a 1 and your attitude is 7, which makes sense that you would do your, you're looking for a spiritual, that makes absolute sense because 7 is spiritual. Your life path is a 1, which means that you are looking for new beginnings. Okay, so they're telling me you've had these gifts for a very long time, but you've never known exactly what to do with them, partly because other people didn't know what to do with them. That's exactly what they said. Like, other people were like, yeah, I don't know what to do with that. She's probably making it up. So you're just now getting to if you want to do this. What I've found, Melinda, is that you don't actually choose, like, we don't choose the type of medium we become. It picks us. Like, did I think I'd be on YouTube? Nope. But it picks us. So what they're saying is you need to kind of lay it all out and figure out what you're most comfortable with. They're telling me you're a very, very, very strong medium. And if you focus and train up on it, you'd be very good at it, but it may not be your favorite thing to do. And let me know if that makes any sense. I mean, I'd be willing to talk to you more if you want to. Yeah, that's definitely what I see, Tamara. Absolutely. Honestly, like, I was seeing like the what is that show, the Real Housewives of like Hollywood or whatever. I was totally seeing that, like, and not that you're like drama, but that's kind of what I was seeing for your life. But if you clear this karma, you're totally in. So Melinda, what you want to do is kind of put out everything in front of you and go, okay, what am I more comfortable with? What do I like doing? What doesn't feel like work? And the job that you pick will come to you. It will come to you. You don't pick it. That's the way this business works. If anybody has a question for me, please put it in the chat box. Make sure you hit that like button and also hit subscribe and make sure you hit the bell so you are alerted whenever I upload new content, which I will tomorrow. It's on the difference between the dark night of the soul and depression. And I go live every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, yes, you have a 7 until you can do it anymore. Okay, so Linda, you could still do it. I mean, we are all programmed from when we were little. I mean, trust me, I grew up a little Catholic girl. You think I was doing this in church? So what you want to do is unprogram yourself. So it's okay to have these skills. I mean, it's okay to, let me go a different direction. So let's say, your mom's like a supermodel. It's okay for you to not look like a supermodel. Like, it's your life, like that. But even though you were programmed one way, like I was programmed to be a nice little Catholic girl, and did that work out? Okay. So what you need to do is just unprogram yourself and try to figure out, they're definitely telling me to have you make an appointment. If you want to talk to me over on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Then just send me a DM, Melinda, and I can talk to you more about this, because They're telling me I need to help you along in this process, and I don't mind at all, okay? I help a lot of people who are mediums. All right, so over on Instagram, it's the key to soul awakening, and then just send me a DM. Okay. Yeah, so the karma is really up to you, Tamara, to release because, I mean, I have people who come to me and literally clear one pattern in under 6 weeks, which is unbelievable. But that is only if you are, open and going, okay, I'm going to fix this, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And there's no resistance. And what happens when you clear your karma is that there are a lot of things that come up when you clear your karma that you may not be comfortable with. Like, for example, opportunities will come up in your life that will force you to be like top of the class or stand up and speak, and things you may not be comfortable with, but you can't resist it because the universe wants you to do that to learn a lesson. All right. So if you are ready to clear your karma this way, go ahead and make an appointment and I will explain everything to you. Most people get stuck on the fact that they don't want to do what they don't want to do. And it's nothing that's ever going to hurt you or hurt anybody else. It is really just the things that make you kind of fearful, kind of anxious, but they'll help you grow in the long run. Okay. I just want to see if there's any other questions that I missed before I get down to the bottom. Karma. Okay. Okay, no problem, Tamara. If you want to, just follow me on Instagram and send me a DM. If you miss the link, I can send it to you over there too, okay? But it really is, and I'm also starting group classes, which won't be as, what I'm doing with the group classes is that I'm having a few people in one class, so the cost of it is as expensive because a lot of people want to do this, and I understand it's been rough this last year, right? So those are going to be starting at the end of next month. Anybody else have any questions for me about anything? Could be you, could be the world. I even do anything about spirituality. Like I said, I'm doing this Dark Night of the Soul videos tomorrow. I'm also an expert in the law of attraction. So if you have questions about that, and generally where we get the law of attraction mixed up is that we do not understand that we can't just put things on a vision board and they'll come to us. To put things on that vision board, but then also work on ourselves and loving ourselves unconditionally and raising our vibration. Our vibration is the key to everything. So if you make sure that your vibration is high enough, and most people don't realize that their vibration's super duper low, like super low. And when you realize that and you turn it over and you become more positive, that's when you're starting to manifest things. That's when you can manifest really anything. All right, it is 7:09. I'm running late. Okay, so no more questions. If there's no more questions, I'm just going to remind you to please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell, and please come over. You're kind of excited. Yep, DM me on Instagram and I can tell you more and I'll give you a link just to hold on to. Whenever you're ready, you just make an appointment. You're welcome. So make sure you show up on Sunday and you can bring as many friends to your party as you want. Tell everybody I do live readings on Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on the Key to Soul Awakening. You guys all have a wonderful Friday night. Thank you for coming. It's nice meeting you.